Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to Box Office Predictions. Today we're going to be talking about You Gotta Believe. So, as usual, we're going to be going over the pros and cons. So, let's get to it. Pros. Mm, okay. Well, I really don't know what this. I don't even know what the reviews are. I honestly forgot. Let me see. Okay, reviews aren't definitely a part of the pros. Um, what the audience score? I mean, I guess the people who watched the movie, I don't know, 20 people, they liked it, so I guess that's fine. But, yeah, it's really it. I mean, I guess I could mention like sports movies, sports dramas. There's been quite a few of them, obviously. Yeah, all types of different like sports. There's this one's about baseball, but it's also football, basketball, boxing, hockey, a bit of soccer, not a whole lot of soccer. Um, Tennis recently with challengers. But yeah, but like these, sports movies can do well, but it depends. It doesn't happen all the time. Like Creed 3 was a big hit. But American Underdog was not a big hit at all. No one even remembers that movie. But yeah, it very much depends on like what the sport is, and if it's the story is done well enough that way it's not like super duper generic. Like it actually has something interesting to show, and it's not just you just take like a decent amount of these movies. Okay, they have like a very similar, they're very cookie cutter in a way, how they're presented. How it's like, the whole plot is like, oh, you have like this underdog team that no one really, well, I'm not saying they don't respect, but they're like, oh, they're not gonna go very far. But then like someone like, no, you can go far. I believe in you. And then the team gets momentum, and then everything starts going well. Then they get like the big game, but then tragedy strikes in like the third act, and everyone's like down again. Everyone's like in the dumps again. But then they're like, okay, things are bad, but you can still do this. You can still win. The coach is like, I believe in you, and then ultimately the team, whoever wins, happy ending. A lot of these movies follow that format to a T. So like that's my complaint of a lot of these sports movies. They're mostly the damn same. It's the issue I have with like Christmas movies. There's too many of them that act very similar to each other. So yeah, but sports movies can be popular sometimes. I don't think this will be one of those times. So yeah, but I guess sports movies, general popularity, I guess that's a pro. I guess let's look at baseball though. Let's be more specific. Baseball movies, they can do well sometimes. I mean, you got, trying to find it. Where's 40? Yeah, 42 is the biggest baseball movie here. That did really well. Starred the late Chadwick Boseman as a Jackie Robinson. Like that. Moneyball, The Benchwarmers, I guess. Um, or is it like The Rookie? Bad News Bears, the original, not the remake. Um, I guess a League of Their Own as well. Yeah, baseball movies can do well. They can make money if done right. So yeah, so I guess the baseball movies doing all right. That's I guess a pro too. Okay, cons. Well, actually, I will give this movie this. It does have like I did see ads for this movie on YouTube. They were very constant for a little bit. It's like the same ad over and over again until they stopped playing. So the fact that it has YouTube ads is better than most movies that are coming out this weekend. So it has an advantage over all of them. But still, no one really cares about this movie. No one really cares about any movie coming out this weekend. It's a dry weekend. And obviously everyone is gonna would rather just wait for something, important some important release, like say a Beetlejuice, right? So this weekend is just kind of like a waste of a weekend. So yeah, just a lack of like anyone caring about anything going on this weekend. That's a con. Another con, I think. I don't know. I think I mentioned like the main thing, but I guess like sports movies, they can be very, box office wise, it can be very hit or miss. So I guess that's also a con. It's also the fact that this is from like a very relatively unknown distributor, Well Go USA. What they even released? So they released a lot of foreign movies, but they're now releasing like an American film that's interesting. Okay. May not be from like them specifically. I don't know. I have no idea. But I don't know. It's just like a lack of a big distributor. Let's just say that. That's a con. I forgot to mention our main two leads. Can I just say, with this poster, like the way Luke Wilson looks, I get like it. I guess the intention is for him to be like smiling, at the team, like, yes, look at this team I'm coaching, all doing great. But I don't know something about the way his face looks does not say that. It kind of just look to me. It just looks like he's looking at the team, or he's looking at them, just like, can you believe this shit? Like that's what it looks like to me. That's the vibe I'm getting from this like facial expression. But I just had to say that because I just something I thought about. Yeah, but let's look at our two leads. You got Luke Wilson, Owen, brother of Owen Wilson, and he's always been like a supporting actor type of guy. He's been in a lot of movies, but never as like the main dude. He was in Scream 2, but like as Billy and Stab, the fake movie in the Scream movies, like that. What else we got? Blue Streak, Charlie's Angels, Legally Blonde. He was like, well, like this the second love interest for Elle because her boyfriend dumped her unceremoniously because he needed someone serious. What else do we got? Royal Ten Bottoms. I think that's how you say it. There's Old School, Charlie's Angels 2, Legally Blonde 2, um, Anchorman. He was part of like a list of like cameos that just popped in. There's My Super Ex Girlfriend, a movie no one remembers at all. It's Blades of Glory. He just appeared. See, there's 310 to Yuma. There's Death at a Funeral. It's Concussion. Zombieland 2. He was just in Horizon. And that's really it. So, not an overwhelming amount of movies. But I guess he's recognizable enough. And we got Greg Kinnear, who's kind of like in the same ballpark. Gotta find him. Like, he's been in some movies, some notable ones. Apparently, he voiced in Beavis and Butthead Do America. Is that as good as it gets? You've Got Mail. Da, 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 da. We Were Soldiers, Robots, where he voiced Ratchet, not related to Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank. Um, let's see. It's Invincible, Little Miss Sunshine, where he was like the dad in that movie, with his positivity, like his mindset of like wanting to be a winner. It just pissed everybody off, but thankfully he realized that mindset was bullshit. There's Baby Mama. There's Last Song. There's Heaven Is For Real. And not really much else after that. So, yeah, but I guess both of them are recognizable enough. So I guess that's a pro. But yeah, I think. Sorry, I had to yawn because it's 3 a.m. as I'm doing this. It's a natural consequence of doing it this late. Okay, so I think I mentioned all the main points. Yeah, so opening weekend. Um, Wait, did I mention his review scores of 43%, which isn't like terrible, but it's not good. But yeah, I think I mentioned everything now. So opening weekend. Um, I don't. This doesn't even have a theater count. A theater count was never like brought up for this, so who knows how many theaters this is in. This could. It's technically a wide release, which is why I'm making a video on it. But I don't know. Opening weekend, three. No, not three. God, it's probably a million at best. Say a million, give or take, like likely under a million for the 3 day, and it's 4 day will be like a little over a million, and then it's a total will be like 2-3 million, and then that's it. We're done with the weekend. Thank Christ, that took forever, and I didn't give a damn about any of these movies, not a single one, which made it all even worse. So yeah, I'm really hoping I don't have to go through a weekend like that again for a while. I really don't want to go through 6 movies in one weekend. It's miserable. Thankfully, next weekend, I only have 2 movies to worry about. Beetlejuice, which is expected to be a big hit, and The Front Room. Yay, just 2 movies. So yeah, that'll be next week. So stay tuned for those videos. But yeah, so that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment, turn on notifications, share the whole drill. You want to check out more videos like this? I got playlists on the homepage, all previous prediction videos I made this year, the past few years. You want to watch any of those videos, you can go right ahead. There's also the canceled series, all 250 episodes I made of that. You want to watch any of those episodes, go right ahead. There's also box office recaps where I go over the box office results for any particular month. August recap, that'll be a week and a half from now. Summer recap, 2-part summer recap, that'll be end of September. So stay tuned for those. But if you want to watch any of the past recap videos I made on the channel, you can go right ahead. And yeah, that's it. That's all. I am out. Goodbye.